Hola and happy Father's Day. Welcome to Neuro Digest, and this will be a special edition as a thank you to the special needs dads. And the statistics show it, especially down here in Africa, that most of the men don't stick around after diagnosis of any disability. It becomes it's your problem, it's your family. You must have done something. You didn't take care of yourself when you're pregnant. It becomes the woman's problem. So we want to celebrate all the men who have stuck around, all the men who have continued to walk the journey with their better and best halves, the ones who are there with their wives, who are there with their children, for their children, through it all. The sleepless nights, the therapy visits, the moments when it's just, I need a break, and they'll take the shift and be there and make that child smile. Go with you to the doctors. Try to understand what's going on. Try to understand what interventions have to be there and walk the journey, not just simply be there. We appreciate the being there, that's for sure. And that's really, really something that any special needs mother will tell you they do not take for granted. That helping hand from a spouse, from a friend, from anyone basically. But it is more special when that one person you came together to create this beautiful human being sticks with you, sticks by you, and doesn't leave you when you need them the most. And for sure, if you see the children whose parents stick together, and like I mentioned it in one of my social media posts, that the amount of effort parents put in a child determines how much easier it is for them to achieve their milestones, how much easier it is for them to become independent. But like even the books say, two are better than one. So happy Father's Day to all the dads who are sticking through and through. So to the special needs dads, we celebrate you, we honor you. We know you're a handful, just know you have a special place in heaven. As my friend Rose says, you should just walk into heaven and find a special seat. But let me throw in a but. There are a special breed who have VIP tickets to heaven. And these are the least expected and the ones who in the African culture are looked at like, are you normal? And these are the men who have walked into a woman's life who has a special needs child, whose biological father walked out, and they took up the challenge. They stuck around. They liked the mother, accepted the mother, and decided to take up the mother and her children unconditionally, to love them, to care for them, and be that father to that child. We applaud you, we celebrate you, and heavens come down for you, and may you never lack. May you have all the energies that you need to continue walking this journey. Every single day we celebrate you. And with that, I would like to say a special thank you to one very important man, and that is Mr. Kinsiku, my husband. He did not defy the odds by doing just that, but he took up my 2 special needs children, plus 1, my firstborn, who's already a teenager. Trust you me. It looked like, are you being serious? The first time he was asking me out, it took him 4 years, and he patiently waited for 4 years for me to be ready to have someone else in the life of my children. Because for us as caregivers, you have to be double, triple sure. The children have to be okay. The children have to like the person as much as you like them. Like everything is moving and everything means something in that relationship. Mr. Kinsiku, hats off to you. And happy Father's Day for taking up my 3 kids on top of your own 3. And I'm hoping that God will bless us with 1 more to make it a perfect 7th heaven down here. And his blessings always follow you. because accepting to take someone else's children, especially children with disabilities, is no mean threat. And I can swear to you, that was a constant song every time I tried to say that I am hoping to settle down. I'd not given up on getting to a relationship, but yet everyone would be like, African. With boys, 3 boys who are not his. There is no man in this world except a white man who can take that. I'm like, okay, so be it. But you, mister, came around and took my 3 boys, unconditionally loved my 3 kids. And I'll never forget the day I said you can finally meet them. And when you came back, Andrew did one of the most unique things that certified for me that you were the one, my one, and fully, completely welcome into our circle of 4. When he put his forehead to yours, that is the greatest affirmation of love that would come from my special needs child, because he does not go social, he does not go into people's personal spaces unless it's very intimate. And that one action was when I said, yes, you're the right person, and I do not regret it. So happy Father's Day to everyone, and a special dedication to my husband, who this is our first as Mr. and Mrs. And a Father's Day with the boys, and we celebrate you and we honor you and we thank you for, I don't even know if it's courage, I don't know the amount of love, but we appreciate it. And you have set the pace for so many who feel like they're all doomed to be alone, and you have shown the world that it is very, very possible to love a woman who has come from another marriage with her children, typical or atypical, and love them unconditionally. And thank you very much. And to all the fathers, happy Father's Day from us here at Andy Speaks, and a special dedication of this Neuro Digest show, and an impromptu one at that. So this episode is just for you. Keep doing what you're doing, and God will reward you. Trust you me, you will never lack when you make such sacrifices. Heavens will shine upon you. The Lord sees you. You are that angel. And to the women out there who feel like it's impossible and the world has come to an end, you, my friend, just keep waiting upon the Lord and take care of yourself. I was having a conversation with my pal Rosie, and this is what we were discussing in like a 2-hour conversation, where we were 2 years ago, because we had a play date just as COVID rules were being relaxed, and we were there just like, yo, this journey is hard. She's a mom, and an awesome mom to Ellie, who has severe cerebral palsy. And you know, the thing about neurodevelopmental disability and neurodiversity is we all speak one language, and it's one of the hardest languages for people to understand. We know people don't hear us, people don't see us, people don't open up to us. But we're there, we see each other, we hold each other's hands. And for the men who stand up and stand out and choose to stand by us and with us, we celebrate you. So to all fathers of children with disability, it's a double happy Father's Day. For those who support children who are not their own VIP ticket to heaven, we pray, oh Lord, you'll give it to them. And for every other dad, our fathers who've raised us to be as strong as we are to raise our children, and all the daddies out there, happy Father's Day to you from us with one love. And may it increase in you, and may God hear you and answer your prayers and give you wisdom to be the leaders of your family unit. Happy Father's Day with lots of love. It's Dr. Sylvia Mochabo Akinsiku here on Neuro Digest, courtesy of Andy Speaks for Special Needs Persons Africa. See you next time. Good night.